Hi guys, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Carol Tia. This will be a reading for the sign of Aries. This will be another blackout reading. They will be this way until next week. Please like, share, subscribe if this reading does resonate. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personals and that information will be down in the description. Let's see what's going on, Aries. This will be general. Okay. So Aries, you don't feel safe. You don't feel protected. You don't feel like your business is safe. You don't feel like your business is protected, or you're not keeping other people's business safe and protected. It definitely feels like you may have made a bad decision to gossip about somebody, to talk about somebody, to make a bad investment. It's like made this bad investment that has cost you loneliness or isolation in some type of way, or cost someone else that. Especially if there is a Taurus Virgo energy tied into this, it feels like there is this need to protect someone. There is this need to protect this maternal figure from stalking or from being stalked. Something like that. And it feels like you are kind of in a space to where you could tell the truth about this situation, or could tell the truth about this situation, and you did not. You chose not to. It definitely feels like a situation that there was a decision, or there will be a decision made in, especially if there's a very aggressive fire sign or any aggressive energy in this, someone who's pissed off. Definitely feels like there's confusion tied into time. It feels like time that someone was being offered, or time that someone was given. Something like that. It feels like there's confusion surrounding this situation. Sorry, y'all. So it seems like there's this delay. There's this holdup. Because something is trying to come back around to bring happiness into the connection. But it feels like whatever this happiness is going to cause something else to come crashing down. Because it looks like there's going to be this really, really big loss. A loss, or someone took this really big loss. And justice is here now. It feels like justice is here. People are able to move forward. Things are able to progress. Because there's this lack of trust here. Someone's moving on due to a lack of trust. They don't want to be here. They feel like they are better than this. They're too good for this. They don't want to be a part of this. And it seems like someone who is unemployed may be really, really dependent on someone who is employed, and they're tired. They're exhausted. It definitely feels like someone is tired of carrying someone else on their back. And they feel as if this person is so nasty and so mean and rude and aggressive that they shouldn't even be doing this. Like they don't feel as if this person appreciates this, or is grateful for what they have done. They don't feel as if this person is grateful at all. So it feels like they're going to stop arguing. They're just going to become silent. They're not going to say anything at all, and just focus on what they actually like to do and focus on love. It just feels like this is a situation to where someone may be offering their love, their attention, their affection to people and things that are not committal. Things that aren't here to stick, things that just are going to come and go. So someone may be focused more on the attention of the public, the attention of people, instead of their partner. It definitely feels like a situation where someone, again, was focused more on getting attention in a situation than someone's well-being. That feels like a really big factor in your life, Aries. Someone being more focused on how they look in a situation than caring about the people around them. So there's a lot of greed here. There's a lot of selfishness here. There's a lot of stalking here. Someone is coming across as if they are blocked on social media, or blocked, or do not have access to someone's life because they don't feel safe around this person. It definitely feels like a situation where people were being bullies. People were being bullies based off of information that they knew, and now they're realizing that the person, it feels like this ringleader, the person who was leading the bullying, was actually sabotaging someone. So you were in cahoots with people and things that were trying to take from others in some type of way, or again, someone around you was doing this. Definitely could have been a paternal figure. It feels like a paternal figure, whether that's a father, a boss, a business owner, this a brother, a uncle, a son, a grandson. I don't care, but however this resonates. Somebody was here trying to kind of, it feels like convince others to dislike someone or convince others to change their perspective about something because that's what they wanted and it benefited them. It benefited them in the end, but now it feels like it's causing anger or aggression in you, frustration in you because you're realizing that you got manipulated. You got played in some type of way. And it seems like this is a secret. This is something that you are keeping to yourself because it feels like if you do speak up about this, it may be detrimental to another's company, another's business, another's finances. But in my opinion, this feels like something that you can't get off of your chest, something that you can't move past. It's like emotionally, I don't know how to move past this. But because it feels like this used to be a very loving connection here. It feels like there was a very loving connection here in the past, and now it feels like people are kind of distancing themselves from one another because they're becoming very nonchalant or have become very nonchalant in the connection due to the manipulation. Right. This is somebody who came and stirred a pot around people, and now the people are confused and they don't trust each other, but the person who was stirring the pot got out of the situation. They escaped. But from what I can see, this person is coming. It's coming back. Everything is pointing back to this person, especially if this is a possible air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, a very small person, a very short person, or a petite person. Um, it really this could even be a kid. It feels like all of this energy is going back to this person that was gossiping because it feels like you listen to a gossiping ass person and you believe them, and somebody else listened to this gossiping ass person and believed them. So now you have, it feels like there are two energies that have been pitted against each other because of that. And it's like now the revelation is coming in to see like, oh no, it was this person over here that gossips all the time, especially if this was gossip tied into someone's sex life, gossiping about things that were going on under someone's roof, misjudging someone, judging someone in some type of way. And it feels like there's a lot of regret because these people were supposed to be a lot more mature than what they actually were. It definitely feels like parents could be in this situation, or people you would have considered as family, people you would have considered as very people who you would have seen as moral, people who you would have looked up to, people who you would have taken advice from. It feels like there's this triangulation that has taken place, and someone did this because they were bitter, they were jealous of this maternal figure, or they were jealous of someone here. It feels like a maternal figure. Someone did this out of jealousy. They were very jealous of this person, and it feels like the jealousy fed into you also, or something like that. It rubbed off on you, so you joined in the manipulation. You joined in the sabotage, or someone around you joined in the sabotage of you and your life. And it feels like they're going to take major losses because of this. They're going to take major losses because of this manipulation. It seems like debt is coming out of this, job loss, even things like that are really, really major. Especially if this is tied into an air sign. Feels like someone losing something, but it really feels like they lost a really significant relationship because of this. And this person feels like they're on a platform now to where they don't really, they're looking down at the people who were trying to hurt them. So they can throw daggers all they want, but they can't reach the heights that you are on. You know what I mean? Like, they can't reach you. Yeah. So it definitely feels like losses, Aries, losses, and apologizing for causing someone a job loss, or apologizing for causing someone losses in some type of way because you were convinced that this is what you should have done. You definitely are starting to see something as a really bad investment, but it feels like you're too prideful to admit that. You're too prideful to admit that you made a mistake. You're too prideful to admit that you were wrong in some type of way. And it feels like you have to admit that. It really feels like it's not even that you have to, but it feels like it's this anger and frustration is going to increase because you're jealous. You're coming across as very jealous, especially of someone else's stability or someone else's the relationships that people have around you. They're coming across as if someone has like left you out. They left you out. You feel left out. So it's like, again, the triangulation. The triangulation. But someone is so bitter here. They are so bitter. And it feels like they're really jealous of someone else's health, someone else's stability, someone else's mind, body, and soul. So it's just, this definitely could be someone that is under spiritual attack, or someone who is being used by a really, really dark force to attack the finances and stability of someone else. It truly looks like that, but it's not right. It doesn't feel like this was a fair situation, and something or someone is coming to rectify the situation, because it feels like you may be mad at the wrong person, or this person may be mad at the wrong people, and now the person who was the culprit is like, all right, it was me. I fucked up. But it feels like it's going to cause you to move, want to change jobs, want to move out of this relationship, something like that. It's like, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. Because it's secret. Someone was trying to hold a secret and they manipulated someone. But it's like, this person has walked into success despite all of the bullshit. Especially, again, if this is tied into parents or parenting, some type of sexual activity, not feeling protected. This person not feeling protected, especially while you're at work. Like, it definitely could be a child who's having sex. I literally just heard train. You may want to watch your child. You may want to watch your child, because it feels like they may be having sex while you're not watching, or while you're at work. Being sneaky, but it feels like they're having sex with someone that they should not be touching, or this person was having, you know what I mean? Like, if someone was touching this child, possible Taurus or Virgo, and you're being called to take this focus off of yourself, because it feels like someone here was getting violated. Someone here was getting violated. And it feels like someone decided to turn the other cheek because they felt like they had to, or they felt like they should have, or they were being compensated for turning the other cheek to what was going on to somebody else. You get what I'm saying? So you may have been turning a blind eye to some bullshit that you knew was happening with somebody or in someone's life, and now you may be coming into the realization as far as what really went down, and that someone here was just a fucking liar. Someone here was a liar. So what's the best possible outcome here? Feels like a family secret. This family secret, telling the truth about this family secret, or someone is coming out to tell the truth about this family secret. Especially if this is tied into selfishness or greed, or someone not wanting this information to get out because it's going to fuck up their reputation, or fuck up their company, fuck up their name, fuck up their money, something like that. But it feels like someone here is, there may be a child in this equation that may be being sexually assaulted, or a child that has become very, very promiscuous while their parents are at work. Feel like the truth, something about the truth coming out about this. The truth coming out about this. Because there's a paternal figure here, again, that did not protect this child, or does not feel like they kept this child safe, or didn't make this child feel safe in some type of way, and they regret doing that. They regret making this child feel this way. There's a lot of regret, again, as far as making someone not feel safe, or not feeling as if they protected someone, especially, again, protecting someone's business, because they did this for attention. They did this for attention. Again, it's like I turned a blind eye to the bullshit because it made me feel good, because I didn't like this person either. I didn't like you, so I'll watch these people fuck you over. Thank you so much.